Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
The Express Start feature lets you quickly create a new company file. This feature simplifies and segments the steps in the Easy Step interview into shorter sections so you can start using QuickBooks right away. When you first open QuickBooks, the option to create a company file using Express Start is shown in the QuickBooks Setup screen. This is the same screen that opens if you select File, New Company from the menu bar, or click the Create a New Company button shown within the No Company Open window. To use the Express Start feature, click the Start Setup button in the QuickBooks Setup screen to begin. For advanced features and setup, you can instead use the Easy Step interview to thoroughly customize your company file. To do this, click the Other Options drop-down button shown at the bottom of the QuickBooks Setup screen instead. Click the Advanced Setup command in the drop-down menu to use the Easy Step interview, which is discussed in a later lesson, to create your company file instead. In the first Express Start screen, enter your Intuit ID or email address associated with your Intuit ID into the Enter Your Email Address field. You must be connected to the internet for this part of the company file setup. If you do not have an Intuit account, enter the business email address to associate with your Intuit account. The account will then be created during this part of the process. The Intuit account links you to apps and services available through Intuit. After you have entered your email address, you can click the Find button to continue. If you have an existing Intuit account, enter the associated password for the account. If creating a new Intuit account, enter a new password for the account into the password field and then re-enter it into the Confirm Password field. Also, if creating a new account, enter your first and last names into the two name fields that appear. When you're ready to proceed, you can then click the Continue button. If you entered an invalid email, you may see an Encountered a Problem message box appear on screen that says there was a problem with Intuit's server. You can click the Skip option to skip the email address section and continue. If you genuinely made a mistake, however, you can click the Retry button to retry it, or click the Close button in the upper right corner of the message box to close it and double-check the data that you entered. After completing the Sign In section, as shown by the progress meter in the upper right corner of the QuickBooks Setup window, you will arrive at the Add Info section. In this screen, enter your company's name as you want it to appear to customers and vendors into the business name field. Next, click the Help Me Choose hyperlink next to the Industry field to open the Select Your Industry window. This window lets you select your company file's industry. Your industry choice impacts which features of QuickBooks are enabled and disabled, and determines the initial chart of accounts used by your company file. You can also change these settings later if needed. Since you are creating a legal company, scroll through the industry list in the lower left corner of the window until you find the Legal Services industry choice and click that industry choice to select it. The chart of accounts for a legal services company file will appear in the window to the right for you to review if desired. After making your industry selection, click the OK button to return to the Express Start screen. Next, use the Business Type drop-down to select the legal structure of your company file. This determines the tax-related settings for your company file. Then enter your company's FEIN or Federal Employer Identification Number or your Social Security number into the Tax ID field. Enter your business address into the Business Address fields. Enter the associated city, state, zip, and country into the city, state, zip, and country fields. Finally, enter the main business phone number into the phone field. After completing the fields in this screen, click the Create Company button to continue. A working message box momentarily appears to show the progress of the program at creating your company file. When completed, the message box disappears and your new company file appears along with the finished screen of the QuickBooks Setup window. If desired, you can click any of the Learn More buttons shown in the QuickBooks Setup window to learn more about the additional features shown. When you are ready to begin entering data into your new QuickBooks file, click the Start Working button in the QuickBooks Setup screen to close the window and begin using QuickBooks Pro.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.